Imagine a world without modern medicine, where ancient Egyptians turned to nature for healing. Leeches, often seen as gross or dangerous today, were once revered as powerful healers in ancient Egypt. This is the story of how they treated headaches and more thousands of years before Europe even considered their use. In a time when science was limited, ancient Egyptians looked to the natural world for solutions. They believed that leeches could draw out evil spirits or harmful substances from the body. This belief was so strong that leeches became a cornerstone of their medical practices. The use of leeches wasn't just a superstition, it had real physiological benefits. Leeches secrete anticoagulants that prevent blood from clotting, which can reduce pain and inflammation. This made them ideal for treating headaches, migraines, and even infections. Ancient Egyptian medical texts, like the Ebers Papyrus, document the use of leeches in various treatments. These documents, written around 1550 BCE, reveal a sophisticated understanding of leeches' medicinal properties long before Europe's medieval use of them. Even today, scientists study ancient Egyptian medicine and find surprising parallels with modern practices. Their use of leeches, for instance, has inspired medical treatments for conditions like venous ulcers and post-surgical swelling. Ancient Egyptians used leeches to treat headaches, which they believed were caused by imbalances in the body's humors. By placing leeches on the forehead or temples, they hoped to remove the bad blood and restore health. The process was often painful, but the ancient Egyptians believed it was necessary for healing. They would apply leeches to the skin, allowing them to feed on the blood and purify the body in the process. This practice was common in both elite and common households. Leeches were not only used for headaches, but also for other ailments like fever, arthritis, and even mental disorders. Their anticoagulant properties helped reduce swelling and improve circulation, which the Egyptians mistakenly attributed to spiritual or mystical causes. Despite the lack of scientific understanding, the Egyptians had a system of medicine that was remarkably advanced for their time. They used leeches not only for their physical effects, but also as part of spiritual healing rituals, blending science and belief in a unique way. The use of leeches for headaches may have been more effective than it seems. The anticoagulants they release could have reduced inflammation and pain, making them a surprisingly practical treatment in the absence of modern medicine. While the ancient Egyptians didn't understand the science behind leeches, they did observe their effects. Leeches contain a protein called hirudin, which prevents blood from clotting and can reduce inflammation. This helped treat various medical conditions long before modern science discovered it. Hirudin's ability to thin the blood made leeches useful in treating conditions like migraines, where blood flow to the brain is restricted. By reducing clotting, leeches helped increase circulation and alleviate pain, a concept the Egyptians didn't understand but applied effectively. Leeches also helped reduce swelling and relieve pressure in the body. This made them useful in treating injuries and infections, where stagnant blood could lead to further complications. The Egyptians may not have known this, but their methods were surprisingly practical. Modern medicine has since validated many of the ancient Egyptians' practices. Today, leeches are used in certain medical procedures, such as microsurgery, where their anticoagulant properties help prevent blood clots and improve healing. The science behind leeches shows that the ancient Egyptians were far ahead of their time. They used natural remedies with real medical benefits, even if they were based on different beliefs and theories about the body and health. In ancient Egypt, leeches were not just medical tools, they were also deeply tied to religious beliefs. The Egyptians saw them as part of a larger cosmic order, where nature was imbued with divine power and could be used for healing. Many medical practices in ancient Egypt were intertwined with religious rituals. Priests often performed treatments using leeches, believing that their use was a form of divine intervention. This connection made leeches not only practical, but also spiritually significant. The use of leeches was often accompanied by prayers, incense, and offerings to the gods. It was believed that these rituals would ensure the effectiveness of the treatment, reinforcing the idea that healing was a divine gift rather than a purely physical process. This blending of science and spirituality is one of the most fascinating aspects of ancient Egyptian medicine. It shows how deeply interconnected their understanding of the body and the cosmos was, with leeches serving as both a practical and symbolic element in their medical practices. The cultural significance of leeches in ancient Egypt highlights the depth of their medical knowledge and spiritual beliefs. They saw healing as a process that involved both the body and the soul, making their use of leeches a powerful and meaningful practice. Though leeches were used in ancient Egypt long before Europe adopted them, their legacy is still felt in modern medicine. Today, leeches are used in certain surgical procedures, showing how far ahead the ancient Egyptians were in understanding their medicinal value. The ancient Egyptians laid the foundation for many medical practices that are still used today. Their understanding of natural remedies, including the use of leeches, was both practical and effective, even if based on different beliefs about the human body. The use of leeches in ancient Egypt was not just a curiosity, it was a well-documented and widespread practice. Their medical texts reveal a system that was remarkably advanced, with knowledge that continues to inspire modern research and treatment methods. Even today, scientists study the medical practices of ancient Egypt and find surprising insights. Their use of leeches, for instance, has led to new applications in modern medicine, proving that their knowledge was both practical and enduring. The legacy of leeches in ancient Egypt is a powerful reminder of the value of ancient wisdom. Their use in treating headaches and other ailments shows that even thousands of years ago, people were exploring the healing power of nature in ways that still resonate today. Did you know that ancient Egyptians used leeches not just for headaches, but also for earaches, toothaches, and even to improve eyesight? Their medical practices were far more diverse than most people realize. One of the most surprising aspects of ancient Egyptian medicine is their use of leeches for mental health. They believed that leeches could help treat depression and anxiety by cleansing the mind and body of negative energies. Ancient Egyptians had a deep understanding of the human body long before modern science. Their use of leeches in various treatments was based on careful observation and practical experimentation, even if their explanations were rooted in spirituality. Leeches were so valuable in ancient Egypt that they were sometimes used as a form of currency. They were traded and given as gifts, showing how highly they were regarded for their medicinal properties. From headaches to mental health, from spiritual rituals to practical medicine, the use of leeches in ancient Egypt was both fascinating and far ahead of its time. Their legacy continues to inspire and inform modern medical practices today.